Why, hello there, my dear sinners. I definitely didn't press the wrong scene. No, I'm far more professional than that. Welcome to something a little different than usual because I've decided to actually use the multi-stream feature. I know, very bold of me. You know, it's not like I've been paying for it for a while or anything. But, now using it, so hello to everyone over on X. Just to be safe, because I don't remember what Twitch's rules are on with multi-streaming. Hey, thank you very much, Onyx, for the sub, my friend. Holy shit, 6 months! God damn. God damn, thank you very much for the kindness. How you doing, my friend? I saw you were booting up VTube Studio. I did see your post as well, a charity stream of all things. Very nice, very nice. A very noble goal, indeed. Oh. God, what a cold evening it is as well, at least over here. Snowing and getting cold to the point where my heating comes on its own. Because, you know, why not? I don't know what it's like over your end. Are you gonna hop off soon? Sort of. Yeah, no. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have me filling the background noise, warding off the tinnitus. I'll ward off my own while I'm at it. Oh. But no, I should really set up a. I might have to look about for a little charity thing together. That'd be quite nice, actually. Snippy pudding too. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Honestly, though, I get that. I've been trying to make myself be busier again. I think, honestly, after like finishing work, the hardest thing is just to not just sit there and rot. Because, oh boy, am I hella tempted to just sit there and rot. Like, you know how it is. You walk in, you sit down, you think, I'll watch like a few YouTube videos. About, I don't know, 6 hours later, listen to the government steal my blood and volunteering in shelters and stuff. Oh, damn, okay. Damn, alright. Very busy. Very, very busy. God damn, I didn't realize you were that busy. Jesus. I mean, giving blood? Hey. It's a very noble thing. I would give some myself, though I'll be honest, they've taken a lot out of me already. Being in hospital will do that. But yeah, no. And I suppose I'll reiterate to anyone here, if anyone's thinking of giving blood, you know, it's a very noble thing to do. It's a very noble thing. Many people needing that plasma, or just blood, honestly. Especially if you're like one of them universal donors. There you go, there's a link in chat there for you. I'm sure there's an American version out there you could find as well. But, yes, especially if you're one of those universal donors who everyone can just have. Also known as a vampire's wet dream, probably. If you're one of them, then especially. But, yeah, no, damn. And working in shelters as well. Very nice. Very nice, sir. Nothing wrong with a bit of charitable work, giving back to people. Can respect that. Oh, just make sure you got enough time for yourself. If you're giving all this time away. That's all I'll say, just make sure you got enough time for yourself. Because you always got some time for you. That's like more important than you'd think. Because I know I've not given myself time occasionally, and damn. Which I thought I was doing blood, they told me what. Yeah, it's like. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you're donating. It's the whole point of a donation. You're giving something. You know, it's giving something without the expectation of receiving anything. It's sort of like the whole point, right? You're doing it for a good cause. Excuse me. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people just like. I get with some charities, there's like a question of, are they actually using what they're getting? But like blood donations, I mean, you can't misuse a blood donation. You know what I mean? It's not like the doctors are going to go full Mad Max, are they? You know, they aren't gonna like hook you up to a car and drive round, are they? You know, they're gonna give it to someone who needs it. It's why I have no qualms of like, you know, if I was to give money to any charity, it'd be like a children's hospital, right? But then again, it's like blood. Again, you can't misuse it. You know, it's like money. There's a risk, but things like blood, physical things like that, it's like, you know, it's not really misusable like that. I don't know. Some people just don't get it. And it is what it is, I guess. Some people just, they don't quite understand that, you know, you can give, and you'd have to be paid for it. If anything, people being paid for it would be a risky thing anyway, because, you know, you've got, there's a lot of people who want money or need money, and they'd probably chuck way too much blood out. Yeah, I don't know. But I think it's a good thing. So I support you in that, 100%. As I say, I wouldn't be as bothered about giving it. You know, I wouldn't be like too worried about giving it myself, like. But I've had a lot of stuff I've taken up my veins recently. Got told my pathetic little baby my veins are too small to donate plasma. Bruh. You have plenty. There's liters of the stuff in you. There's liters of it. Or did the people, like, when you went to the donation place tell you that? I'm just checking who told you that you were too small. Oh shit, really? Oh, okay. Damn. Your veins have a skill issue. Bruh. My veins. There's not enough. I've never gone to ask about blood plasma. I must admit myself. So, I couldn't say for myself. I just know I've had a lot yoinked out of me. Like, I'm trying to think how much did they yoink out of me when I was in? It was like, there was at least like 7 or 8 vials of the stuff. I started doing plasmas at donations, but they were partly told me that my veins weren't big enough since the needle they use the machines is bigger. Oh damn. Okay. Good, those itty bitty veins. Oh, I kind of didn't realize how little blood I had to give 10% of my time. Damn. I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess that was a good question. Like, how much? I guess it really depends on the person, doesn't it? Like, you know, what I mean, if someone like, could they take a pint? You got like, damn, okay. I guess, like, if you walked in and you were like a, you know, 6 foot tall LeBron, then, you know, you've got fucking shit tons to give. But if you're a bit like on the smaller end, or about, you know, a below average, you probably give a little bit less, I suppose. He's fatten you up, what they're saying. He's enlarging you, like a pyrocynical commission. You're plenty, guys. Exactly. Veinflation. I don't like what I've just come up with there. I'm disappointed in myself for what I just said. Veinflation. Oh no. No. I'm No. My community hasn't made my impreg fan arts of me. They haven't made impreg. Do they really love you then? If they haven't made impreg art of you, do they really love you then? I know. Where is the Onyx Vor fan art? Literally a snake tuber. I mean, you're an adder. I think they kill with venom, so. But actually, no. I was gonna say, but they do swallow their food. But here's the cursed part, I'm afraid. This is the sort of baggage you have of being a snake tuber, I'm afraid. No gag reflex. I'm sorry. That's just part of the territory. I'm sorry to tell you. But I mean, honestly. Onyx's community. Where is his Vor fan art? I can't believe it. The man just wants to be doing 4. What the fuck am I saying? For anyone whose first time is here, I would say I'm not normally this unhinged, but I mean, depends on the day and how much I've had to drink. But speaking of, a little bit more for the... Listen, my excuse is I do an IT job. It makes me drink. It makes me want to drink. I just decide to do so anyway. You'll understand if you do IT. You'll understand. Deal with like 3 requests and then question God a little, you know. Bloody hell. But no, I was good. So it's good to even keep yourself busy, man. Because I mean, I need to try and find ways to keep myself busier. Honestly, I've been thinking of trying to get back into doing stuff. I've been just like rotting, and it's just terrible. It is. I've been rotting like a bitch. Then again, one could call that recovery. However, unacceptable. Gotta be grinding it out. I need to get at the weights out again. That's another thing. I need to work off the pounds before it gets to Christmas and I start eating lots of shit. Not like I haven't already been, but you know, details. Ugh. As I say this, of course, tomorrow is cheat day. Tomorrow's cheat day, so... Of course, the coughing's coming back with a vengeance. It's been fine all day, not a problem, and then the minute I open my gob to start talking and yapping away, it comes back. Terrible. If there is a god, I'm clearly not one of his beloved angels. It would seem. Look, I ain't seen him. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. I ain't seen him. Have you? You probably haven't. Because if I haven't seen him, you definitely haven't. Do I inhale the inhaler? It might be required. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I am glad it's Thursday, though. Oh, boy. I am glad it is a Thursday. Because it is a good day. A good day to yap. And most importantly, I get to see all of you lot. Which, you know, is the best part, frankly. Oh. But yeah, it's finally that part of the week, although they've been keeping me busy. They have. Pounced on me the minute I came back to work, and then... a lot of stuff, and I can keep myself, like, motivated working from home reasonably well, but I won't lie. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay. Although tomorrow it's, locked in. I'm going to be locked in all tomorrow. You know, pacing away on reports and other things. The joys of doing cybersecurity. And the several questioning of why, God, why did you pick this particular thing for me? But hey, it is what it is. And hey, I mostly enjoy it. Speaking of things of the mind, I've seen it's been a mixed bag around. I've seen a few fellow creators not being at the best of vibes, which I get it. This shit ain't easy some days. I ain't gonna sit here and bitch at you. Like, sometimes it is what it is, right? But I think, I don't know. I think sometimes it's easy to kind of let the voice in your head go, can I do it? Am I actually good at this? Is it worth bothering? For some people, not a problem. And you know what? Power to them. Power to them. 9 times out of 10, that's also me. Every now and then I think, should I bother? But then I think, what happens if I don't? Well, I don't do it. It's like, well, I'm just rotting again. So, I've got to keep up the consistency. Try new things. Like today. we're trying to use Twitter as well as this. Use the multi-streaming. It's almost like it's been a feature that I've been paying for nearly a year and barely using. So I thought, you know what? I've seen other people use it. It looks like it's a useful feature. Plus, Twitter will actually promote that I'm live, unlike how it probably doesn't when I post that I'm live. Instead of having a post with a picture of me going, you can instead have a live stream. Even better. Though obviously I need to have more thumbnail faces. Well, I'm not a lewd tuber. As much as I could very easily pull off the thumbnail. I have to keep some of my integrity together. Downward spiral. The downward spiral, indeed. Or upwards, depending on who you ask. But I suppose all onwards and upwards. I mean, for me at least, I've had the worst part. Ooh, hello, who's just unfollowed? It's followed even. Skasag, thank you very much for the follow. I hope I've said your name right there. I had to give it a little look. My dyslexic self is not going to be able to pronounce most people's names the best of times. So hopefully I did yours properly. But welcome in. Please make yourself nice and comfortable among the sinners. I promise they're all reasonable, fairly normal people. I think. They seem pretty normal to me, so... As normal as me. Shit, I'm not normal. It's fine. They're more normal than me, probably. Hopefully. There's some sense in the room. Bit of my deranged self for my ramblings. Oh, yeah. I swear though, this cough has just ambushed me. The best of times. Definitely. It's fine, I have enough whiskey to kill it. Or drown myself. Oh. Yeah, so a little bit on this week's plans, as you may or may not have seen. So, just to mention it now, probably good times ever. Tomorrow, we're going to be continuing Total War. Saturday, I'm going to be playing some Command & Conquer Free. Because why the hell not? I feel like playing some Command & Conquer Free. It's a classic. I think it'll be fun. And, hey, if we get through it too quickly, there's always Kane's Wrath. But I don't think I'll get through it too quickly. There's certain random missions in both those campaigns that take way too long. And there's also the Scrin campaign that is actually really hard sometimes. Like, holy shit. So, I think it'll be fine. But if we do get it through too quickly, then I'll just smash through Kane's Wrath, because I love Kane's Wrath as well. And then more Total War. But after that, we'll see. I want to maybe mix it up on Saturdays a bit more. I like Saturdays being my day where I mix things up. Add something different in, a bit of spice. Between my Total War streams. So, let me do a bit of thinking on that. I'm also going to try and throw a little something YouTube-wise together, because I definitely have been uploading consistently to my YouTube channel. Definitely. Don't look at the main channel. Well, do look at it, but, you know. Hello, Rouge, my buddy old pal. How are you doing, all things considered? Are you surviving, my friend? Are you well, we'll go surviving. Going from your message to me earlier, thriving might be a push, but surviving. Are you winning, son? Or something akin to winning. Sickly. Oh, my boy. Everyone, go and head pat the mod. He's not very well, but give him a head pat. I'm winning at the Game of Time. Oh shit! But are you beating VTubers, my friend? If you're not cringe more than them, then you're fine. Oh wait, you're a mod for one. Ah shit. Ah shit. Never mind. Well, it's fine. You could do worse than me, I suppose. You could do much worse than little me. Ugh. I really should put my drink somewhere where I don't lean over and look like a fucking lunatic, stretching myself. The self-deprecation stream. I'm British, my friend. That's half my humour. Ugh. Sorry, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. You see, as long as I don't... There's a difference between a little bit of self-deprecation joke and being actually harsh on yourself. Trust me, I'm an expert at being harsh on myself. So, thus I've learned how to not be harsh on myself. It's harder than you think. But, and I'm not always very good at it, but I'm better than I was. And that's the important thing. Because holy shit, I was pretty bad at it. What is this? Faulty towers? I know what you're talking about. Oh, Jesus Christ, this cough. You know, it's on me. I should have taken some cough medicine before doing this, but like I said, I was fine. Bro, that's like my favourite British TV show. Besides Top Gear. Fair. To be fair, you know what, you've reminded me. I found like a compilation of old Top Gear challenges. Holy shit, I was laughing my ass off. I was genuinely laughing my ass off. I forgot how funny some of that shit was. Like Top Gear with like Clarkson, Hammond, and May. Not whatever they replaced them with. Like, holy shit, that was some fun stuff. I was like, God. Like, it feels weird to see them finish, but like, obviously, everyone's got to retire at some point. But don't worry, I'm going to be here for ages, guys. You're not getting rid of me. I'll be crawling along to my deathbed. That Twitch grind. But seriously, it's... Oh, God. I felt old watching it, but oh, God, I enjoy that shit. You miss that stuff, man. It feels like you don't find stuff on TV anymore. Like, God, where... I just need that, like, just ridiculous shit. Just be an ASMR video. No, but then I can't post it on YouTube, because YouTube hates ASMR. They're like, huh? You speak softly into the mic and do this kind of stuff, and then start doing directional audio bullshit. And like, huh? That's pornography. Banned. Because apparently just whispering into the mic is fucking sexy or some shit. I don't know, do you like this shit or something? Like, come on. Although, I did discover the Blue Yeti mic is very good for it, and I do own one. Did you have a nice voice? Careful, Rouge, you sound like Robin at this race. Speak to people with nice voices. I just do the stream like this from now on, shouldn't I? Just like whisper softly or something. Except I'll be coughing randomly and sound like a fucking lunatic. But it's fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Make sure the camera can actually see me. That would be a good start. Any plans for horror games? Ooh. So, you know what? I've decided what we're doing next week. Because I can't leave Resident Evil 4 unfinished. We're gonna finish it. Soon. So, that. Yeah. Exactly. Non-stop, not November. I mean no, not November. Because you've all been successfully finishing No, Not November, right? Right? You haven't lost, have you? You haven't, like, you know, failed in that. You have been nutless, right? Huh? I'm sure. Oh, I finished. Oh, fucking hell. I leaned back too far. I need to keep close to the camera. Or I need to lean the camera back more. Ah, that would be smart. Hang on a sec. Wait a minute. I'm going to be probably like funny angle for a second. Hang on. Wait, no. That doesn't work. There we... That made literally no fucking... We're fine. Messing with where the phone's positioned. I did see there's a stand that has a little fan built into them, actually. I need to go look up that same one again, so I might try and find that, because that might be a lot better than what I've currently got. So I've currently got it's like a piece of metal. Well, it's like a couple pieces of metal bolted together, you kind of bending and taut, that holds the phone, but this has a fan in it, so I might get that. Let's see, attempt it. Welcome to game 2 hot. Game 2 horror. Wait. Let me have a look at this. What is this? Let me see. Hang on. Alright, let's have a quick look-see, shall we? Let's have a quick look. I feel like I've seen this before somewhere, have I? Maybe? Oh! Is this the one where, I'm trying to think, is this like the hacker one? I'm trying to remember, is this like the hacker one? Or something, where, yeah, oh shit, yes, I have heard of that one. God, that one's like, that's like a genuine, like, pretty decent looking one, actually. But that's actually scary. This is where you discover I'm not good with actual horror. As much as I joke about other people, I would probably, like, freak the fuck out. Oh god, yeah. Like, and the thing is as well, it's such a real concern, because, like, all someone, like, it's actually terrifying how easily someone can find out where you live, already. I mean, yeah. I mean, as much as it's a scary aspect, hacking has always been an interest of mine. Though you should only do it ethically. Be a white hat hacker. Don't illegally hack, okay? Do it ethically. Because not doing so is illegal. But, god, yeah, that's... yeah, no, I do like that. Jesus Christ. But tempting, actually. I might, I'll have a think. I'll have to look at the game. I can't remember what the gameplay's like, but tempting, very. It's alright for a second there. I thought my breathing was being funny. I do have my inhalers in arm's reach. Don't worry. If I need to huff on something medical, I can be. Gameplay is sort of like multitasking while doing hacking. Oh god. Multitasking. I'm great at multitasking. I'm real good at multitasking. I mean, might give it a go. We'll have a gander. I'll probably get shot by a hitman like 20 times doing it, but you know. It's like fun. Okay. I've actually never played a FNAF game, as weird as it sounds. I'm gonna try out the versus. There's a versus mode to it. Oh, Vermintide. Ah, I was gonna say into the game 2 the versus mode. Oh god, that would be actually. Side note, right? Imagine that whole like paranoia of hacking, but you're against a human player who's doing the same shit. Maybe I'm just a fucking nerd, but that would be kind of entertaining, actually. But Vermintide? No, I've not. Do I have Vermintide 2 even installed? 1 second. Let me check this. Vermintide 2. It is installed. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, like that, and then you essentially have to like orchestrate a way to get rid of them. You know. I feel like that might be a bit. I suspect they wouldn't allow that part on the count of it teaching you how to do that shit. Because I'm pretty sure that game's fairly, like, all things considered, not far off, like, a lot of actual hacking. Not perfectly, because it's still a game, but, like, it's only, like, a couple of steps off in many respects. If I'm a game like that, maybe you're on the same hotel, but you have... Oh shit, you're on the same... Oh fuck me, you're on the same network. You don't have to find the network. Oh, that'd be terrifying. That would genuinely be terrifying. Then again, also like... Oh god, you find me fucking swap them. Oh my god. Fucking hell. That'd be dark as fuck. It'd be dark to how fucking realistic it'd be. Like, Jesus. Like, holy fuck. Especially if you could, like, have multiple ways of doing it, right? Like I say, you dox them, you fucking swat them, that kind of fucked up shit. Jesus. No. Bad. Do not dox a streamer. Speaking of stuff like that, by the way, I keep seeing stuff where people are saying someone's, like, found them or broken into the house. It's happened twice now. Which isn't very often, but it's still a bit more often than it should be. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. You think about it, right? Like, you've got Camilla recently, and then there's a Japanese VTuber, I believe, recently, who's that's happened to. And in the former's case, like a tracking device. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, I understand now why a lot of people who are VTubers don't go to places. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, you imagine... I mean, it's why I think some agencies don't accept gifts. Because, like, they just can't risk it. It's like, holy fuck. It was a genuine shame, because I think, like she said on her stream, like, a lot of people love to make a gift. Like, holy shit. Like, it's bad enough online where there's so many ways of finding people. It's why I'm a very big proponent in anonymity. I don't like it when things try and break my anonymity, right? Because you need it. I'm sorry, but you need it. Like, some people might say, oh, if you've got nothing to hide of the fear. No. Because your identity is something to hide. Because normal people who, you know, aren't a government don't need to know who you are. At all. That's not something they need to know. Genuinely. They don't need to know that shit. If they think they do, I promise you they don't. My government's unreal. But what about the birds? Are the birds real? Are the birds real, my friend? That's the real question. Because them birds, as sure as hell, might be real. Could be government drones. That's all I'm saying. You don't know. Oh, depends on how many stones you throw. Listen, all I'm saying is, point a laser at the moon, they kick down your door. Try and go into the area between 50 and 52. You don't come back. Coincidence? I think not. Fucking hell. I feel like me watching Phase Connect's having an effect on me. The corruption. The corruption's starting. Shoot a portal to the moon and realise you've caused it into colliding gravities. And you've opened up the internal of an atmosphere to a vacuum. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure it doesn't have like a like black hole-esque effect. Mother suck happens. Like, you know, being airlocked essentially. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Like, you know, nothing to worry about. You're just getting whoop straight off into God knows where, into the void. You think thalassophobia is bad? Ho ho ho! Just wait to figure out spaces exists. What's out there? Fucking who knows? Could be nothing. It's yeet. No, we can't yeet you. Someone else must volunteer for the eating. You're my mod, I'm afraid. You have to survive. I'm sorry to tell you this, Rouge. You have to live. You're my moderator, and as such, you can't live. I don't think Robin wants to be yeeted into space. I suspect she wants to be yeeted at my thighs instead. But not into space. Going off that meme she made. Oh, they made, should I say. Excuse me. Going off that meme they made. Yeah. Oh. Have you ever seen the one with the Robin made a video of Wolverine stroking a picture frame, and but they replaced the picture with my thighs, of course. I mean, they are quite nice thighs. I don't blame them. But it's okay. I definitely haven't been like gathering references for something I may or may not do. We'll see. Though, I have a lot of references for potential ideas. And at this rate, I'm like, is this an outfit? Or am I borderline making a 2.0? I don't know. We'll see. Although I've yet to poke Fox yet. I've yet to poke the Fox yet. Although I have been walking into her streams occasionally because she's been streaming at like 8 o'clock in the morning till some point in the afternoon. Though currently, I believe, when I last jumped in, her most recent son was driving her crazy because Fucker was an adorable little femboy. And as it turns out, my VTuber mother is a fan of twinks. As it turns out. A lot of cute aggression. A lot of cute aggression. Very funny. But no, I'll have to figure out what I want. Although, the idea suggested in the Discord, I do have references for that. I think I've got enough. I'm happy if I was to give that idea. That, for an outfit. For those who aren't in the Discord, my lips are sealed. You'll have to wait and see, won't you? But for those who are in the Discord, then you might have seen it. Well, the idea anyway. We'll see. Oh, I did discover, apparently there's a timer for when the snoozes come back. I don't know where that timer sits, but apparently it's once an hour, according to Pirate Software, who was very informative in that, good news everyone, Twitch isn't going to explode yet, unless you have sexual or political tags. If you have sexual or political tags, then no ads. No ads for you. However, it does technically mean if you put political in your tags, it does mean your channel doesn't have ads anymore, which also means your viewers don't have to watch ads anymore. So it can kind of be gamed. I suspect they're going to change that because that doesn't really work. I don't know. Just, a thought there. The tag, because obviously you can put whatever tags you want in. Like, so basically, you see in my stream, right? I've got gaming, scuff, English, VTuber, male VTuber, because, sorry to disappoint. I'm not a woman. As much as I've been tempted to my voice changes just to confuse people. Ian VTuber, VTubers, Angel, Cyber Angel, and Chatty. But obviously got those tags, right? But if I put politics or like a country that's currently in war, for example, I would be flagged for no ads because Coca-Cola doesn't want to be next to a war thing or news about the war, as much as they're perfectly fine to be on like ITV or something like that where a news channel talks about the current wars, right? But we can't do that because they told Twitch no. Hypocrisy aside, that's what they've said, so that's currently how it works. Problem is, you could just put those tags in and you don't have to watch ads anymore for that channel. Yeah, it feels a bit weird. I don't quite know Because as I understand it, right, Twitch kind of wants to go towards a more advertiser-focused system. But I think the problem is they're trying to do what YouTube does, right? As you might guess, how YouTube does it works because YouTube makes static videos. Well, you have static videos, right? Mostly. You've got live streams, but it's mostly videos, right? So it's kind of like, you know, a bit awkward. Hello, Judas, buddy old pal. How are we doing? How are we doing over there? Are we doing well? Are you lapping away? Have the voices in your head been good to you today? Oh, coughing like a lunatic over here. Not tired for once. That's good. That's an improvement. We love to see it. You've managed to defeat the EP for a day. I admittedly did the same with a very big breakfast. Well, it was accidentally a big breakfast. It was just going to be pancakes, and then it ended up being fruit cakes extra. So I felt very fat. Oh, I saw that. Now there is a possibility. It's what's he called? What's he called? Something Slado, I think. Let me just remind myself what's he fucking called. Where is he? There's another guy who has Alpharius' spear currently. I forget his name. Let me just see. I forget who he's called now. But basically, there's like yeah, there's basically the modern Alpha Legion are kind of like their own. It's like, okay, nerd rant incoming. So, most traitor legions after the Horus Heresy went into the warp, right? However, the Alpha Legion did not. They did not go into the warp. They kept fighting in real space because they're slippery fuckers. They just disappeared one day. Problem: the ones who didn't go into the warp had to go around for 10,000 years. Space Marines live a long time. They do not live for 10,000 years. So, basically all the Alpha Legion who weren't in the warp are dead. Unlike other Chaos Legions, who have, like, ancients from back in the day because they were in the Eye of Terror, time moves differently for them. That's why Ezekiel Abaddon isn't a wrinkly old fuck at this point. Well, the Chaos Gods are also juicing the man like a absolute unit, but, you know, point is, everyone else got time dilated. There's a whole scene where, like, he comes back and Sigismund, who would normally be able to fucking kill him easy, was an old man. And Abaddon dispatched him very easily because, as good as Sigismund was, he was ancient. And yeah, he nearly killed Abaddon. But unfortunately, Sigismund is but a space marine. The Talon of Horus has killed Primarchs. Point is, age happened. Alpha Legion were in real space. So they got hit with that age. So, now, most, if not all, of the original legionaries are dead. And most of the modern Alpha Legion don't know what the hell the plan was, because pretty much excuse me, they never got told. It was that secret. Whatever plans the Alpha Legion had after things disappeared, things broke apart, no one knows. So there was a gathering, right, of what was left of the Alpha Legion. These warbands of, like, newer Marines who didn't know of the heresy, really. It was like a legend for them. And basically, one individual. I think he was like, is it something Slado? No, I'm thinking of a different guy. Sorry, that's not Slado. There's this. I'll look up his name at some point, but he essentially is this Alpha Legion. I think he's a librarian, like a psyker, basically. And he has like half the Pale Spear. It got broke, but he wields it like a badge of office, basically. And he united a big portion of the Alpha Legion together under him. I forget the rank. There's like a special rank they used to have for like coordinators, because the Alpha Legion don't work like a normal Legion, right? How to put this? If the Ultramarines back in their full Legion strength days attacked, they'd be a military force, right? Like Roman Legion. Which, considering how they look, it would be like a Roman Legion. The Alpha Legion, it'd be more like a James Bond movie, except the real villain isn't a guy with a fucking eye patch playing poker against you. Your poker opponent would be a 9 to 10 foot tall Astartes in power armor, sitting there saying how his name is Alfarius. James Bond mentioned. That is how an Alpha Legion... Like, think James Bond or a Cold War era spy movie. That is how the Alpha Legion work. Except the difference is at the end of the movie, they emerge from the shadows clad in power armor with advanced weapons, and they're already inside your walls, your networks, and they're just here to finish the job at this point. So it could be that guy, potentially. Is what I'm. Is a short version. It could be this new guy, who's from the Alpha Legion books, because he has the spear, and he'd be a pretty cool model, I'd imagine. Like, he'd probably look very Alpha Legion with the scale armor and the snakes on his backpack and stuff. I think his artwork has him like summoning some like ghostly snakes as well. But it could be Alfarius. If any Primarch was to cheat death, it'd be the guy who used to masquerade as his own legionaries. It'd be the Primarch who, unlike every other Primarch, he basically turned around and said, yeah, my name means nothing. Those who choose to use my name are serving a role, a purpose. Like, a good example is in the Sons of Horus, there was a guy called Horus who wasn't the Primarch, so they'd call him Little Horus, because secretly there was like a whole like arrogance thing, because there's only one Horus. Whereas Alfarius just goes, yeah, you can say you're Alfarius, you can cast aside your identity, become me. That's your role, to become me. Because seriously, that is what Legion does, or did. Quite often they become other people now. There was a story about an Inquisitor chasing down this one particular person, and right as he found them, he found this Alpha Legionary guy there, but when he turned around, he had the Inquisitor's face. Because he'd used plastic surgery, like, reconstructive surgery to become him, basically. That's the kind of shit they pull. It's not like Mission Impossible where they let the face masks, they actually use surgery and everything. Obviously, that Inquisitor was killed because, having the real deal there to spoil the surprise would ruin the message, after all. But yeah. Did you see the Genshin Impact came to Xbox? Some people are trying to download it, telling them to get Game Pass done. Bruh. What? What? That's so dumb. What the fuck? I think... Doesn't Final Fantasy XIV work like that on Xbox? I remember on Xbox it's got some weird fucked up system for some reason that I don't understand why it works that way, because on PlayStation and PC it doesn't work like that. But on Xbox it has like extra loops and jumps for it. I don't get it. Like, why make it harder? You're already having to pay for having to go online, which, I'll be honest, I think that's scummy. I think that's really shitty, that you have to, now that I've been using a PC for so long, God, I despise like Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus. I despise the idea of it now. I mean, games like, bruh, like, what? What? I don't get it. Why? Yeah, for that as well. But you're already paying a fucking subscription for the game. The game has a subscription, as does the Game Pass. And then you've got Xbox Live? Bruh. Oh, if you have to pay for another sub as well, that's so dumb. But still, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't pay for Game Pass for one game. Don't get me wrong, Game Pass is a great idea. I'm old-fashioned, though. I like owning my stuff. Even though digital's not really ownership, but, you know, still. Yeah, it's on, like, the late one, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's on. You've got it on PC, haven't you? So that's probably the better version. And you can use a controller if you want. It just... I will say it's wild to me that you can play Final Fantasy XIV on a controller. And you know it actually works. I don't know if it did. Did it? I think it's been on PlayStation for a while, to be honest with you. I think it came out on PlayStation 3. Because I remember seeing an old video of, like, Final Fantasy XIV. This was a long time ago, bear in mind. I think this might have been either, like, right at the end of 1.0's lifespan or early days 2.0. I was young then, so, you know. I was a younger Angel then. Very different game from what it is now, that's fucking sure. Holy shit. It's a very different game now. I need to get back into playing that game a bit. There has been a new update, so maybe I've been, like, grinding a little bit because I want to level Dark Knight. That does remind me, they've given out a free Fantasia because they updated the graphics again. God, that'd be crazy to me. Especially as Genshin's, like, free to play technically. Or is, like... Wait, does that imply then that it doesn't need... Or does Xbox just give it kernel level access? Because that's the whole thing as well. Because on your PC it needs kernel level. Which, for those who aren't as technically savvy, means it gets basically full access. So does Valorant, by the way. Just... All I'll say is if... My controller's dead. Oof, rip. All I'll say is... if Genshin Impact or Valorant ever get hacked, uninstall. Genuinely. Uninstall. At least until it's back on safe again. Like, if it's probably gonna be fine, because I'm pretty sure both have got very tight security, but if they ever get hacked, you do not touch it. Do not. It's already got kernel level access. If those servers ever get breached, oh boy. Like, obviously it lets their anti-cheat work better, but I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't see why any program needs kernel level. You don't need it. You don't need access to my shit. At least I don't think so anyway. Personally, I don't think that's particularly necessary, in my humble opinion. But I don't know. I'm just a tuber. What do I know? I only work in IT. Oh, and security no less. So what do I? I'm sure these companies have got all lock and keyed anyway. Fucking bad to do anyway, fast and kernel level. Apple controls take like. Nice. Yes, you've cannibalized the batteries of another. I'll be fair, I just haven't, like... I really should get, like, a fucking dongle for mine. and then a rechargeable battery so I can use it wirelessly. I just plug it in. The one I've got, I use on my PC. I just plug the fucker in. Speaking of cables, my current mic accepts USB, and I forget the other one. Is it ATX or something like that? I've been tempted to look into switching to that, maybe. It'd mean a bit of setup, a bit of trial and error, and using a what's it called? I forget what it's called now, but you gotta plug them into. I'm having a brain fart here, but you know what I mean. You gotta plug it into a different device, and then that plugs into your PC. Because my mic can have both, or can do both, basically. It's got slots for both, basically, essentially. But don't know. It would be even crisper voice. Need my voice be even crisper down this thing, but I don't know. It's a bit more fiddly. I've never worked with it before, but far as I remember from reviews for this thing, it's nice enough. I have to make sure there's no dust in there, you know. Give it a blow. I should be phrasing. Get a compressed air can to remove the dust. There we go. We'll do that. We'll go with that one. Rather than saying it's going to get... No. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to give you a chance to clip it. I'm not. No. It's not happening. I shan't do it. It won't happen. It's fine. My Vtuber standards, my clips are pretty tame. It's fine. There is no clip of me going feral over a virtual character yet, so we're fine. Like, when I say feral, I mean like Bow the Whale feral. But you never know. I think the closest was that fucking... If you're familiar with Zenless Zone Zero, the Jane Doe trailer, you know the one I mean. The really fucking horny one. Jesus fucking Christ, that was a trailer. I mean, I went back on the game and managed to get her, so... Oh yeah. I do appreciate the character myself. Holy fuck, though. First trailer. Thirsty. The second trailer. Good lord. The second trailer. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. I've been keeping to my Espresso Depresso tower defense game. Good old Ark Knights. I've been keeping to my Depresso tower defense. But yeah, that fucking second trailer. All I'm going to say is, you better pray the Zenless Zone Zero animators don't make a hentai. The Gooners won't last. They'll be just strewn out dead. Gooned too much. But obviously, none of you are going to do that in November, right? I'm sure. I'm sure. Because, you know, that would mean you failed in November, which would be terrible. A tragedy. On a complete side note, maybe I should try to organize a collab at some point. That would be fun. I need to go and bully some people to join me for a collab at some point. That'd be good. Other popular game night. You have... I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone's been going fucking ballistic over. Is it Bruce? Or Bernice? Is it Bernice? I don't even pronounce her name. The biker lady. Well, both the bike ladies, but especially her. And then, obviously, I forgot her name, but the pink-haired Japanese office lady, of course. Which, I mean, I had a feeling she'd be playable. I had a feeling. There's certain, like, let's be honest, in most of these like gacha games, right, there's like this certain look to a character where they're obviously going to be a character, right? A playable character. Like, you can tell. Like, Arknights has this all the fucking time. You'll see a character and you'll be like, okay, when are you playable, though? For example, the Candle Knight. I'm sorry, the character was that well designed and not playable? Nah. No, she's playable. I mean, I thought that the minute I saw Dredginger, I think. Yeah, the minute I saw her, I was like, okay, playable. So the game is free, but it's Series X and S only. Ah. See the tax that in the newer consoles. Like Internet back to here. Which you mean they literally made Jane Doe a character. Random NPC ever. Oh yeah, but you didn't like... I don't think she was in the game before they basically announced she was playable, or was she? Oh, maybe she was. She might have been, actually. Okay, we can cloud stream it. Got you. Bro, this guy. Let's random see him. This guy. I mean, to be fair, the character's name fits the character. They would go around saying that they're unidentifiable, hence Jane Doe works. Much like you call someone who is not identified and please John Doe, so it do work. However, good lord, down bad, or at least they knew the perfect. Like I swear, the Hoyoverse or just some gacha artists and developers. They get in the fucking room and they have like the perfect formula of right. What is going to make them fucking goon? They just know. They just know. Speaking of Jane, actually, did you know someone made a live 2D model of her? I'm not kidding. Someone has made a live 2D model and I believe it's on sale. However, I would not advise anyone use that as the face of your brand, because Hoyoverse will tear your arsehole out. Because, you know, it's their character. They have the rights. But holy shit, it's a very good model. Just, like I say, don't use it to make money. They will probably peg your ass in court, in front of the judge. And the judge will allow it. Not only will they ruin your bank account, they'll ruin you. Physically. And emotionally. So just, as much as you might think, that looks good, like, yes it does. Be careful using it. Be careful. The forbidden fruit. I'm more than... Ah, I see. I see, you're a shark girl lover. The shark maid. No, I can understand. I can appreciate. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Some of the art people have done of her very interesting, to say the least. But yeah, no, I can appreciate. To be fair, I do use her quite a bit because just really good character. To be fair. When I do play the game. Because, you know, freezing a motherfucker and then shattering them, good damage. Also the ice run, it's good abilities. How it feels to open Twitter for me. I always put... Oh. Yeah. That's Twitter. The two constants of Twitter. Nothing but hate and filled with porn. Although there's also a third aspect, which is like a lot of really talented people in the mix of all that. There's some really, like, I've discovered some pretty good artists on Twitter. That's one thing I will say. Although a lot of them have gone to Blue Sky, which I'm already on, so checkmate. I'm already on there. I just use both. Easy. guarantees people see. Exactly. Just use both. Expand your range. I just use Blue Sky the same way I use Twitter. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't know how long this Blue Sky Exodus narrative is going to last, because personally, I don't think it's going to last very long. Because everyone's going to go back to Twitter, because here's the thing. Where are most people still? I bet you Twitter. I bet money Twitter. Because it's the older platform. Now, Blue Sky has a chance of overtaking, sure, right? If they, do certain things to fuck things up on Twitter. However, at the bare minimum, I would wager Twitter's going to be doing just fine for at least, let's say 4 years. Especially when Elon's on good terms of the new powers that be. So, I reckon Twitter's going to be fine at minimum for 4 years. At minimum. If not longer. It's been around for an age anyway. Blue Sky, we'll see. I mean, Threads was a thing. Remember Threads? That fucking failed. Plus, it's also hard to teach new algorithm for yourself. That's why. Yeah, no, that's fair. As far as I can tell, it works like Twitter. Though, I don't know. Some people will say you get way more people on there. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. I've got the right little following on there. It's growing nicely, and I do try and make sure. I need to at some point make sure it's on my phone. But you know. Well, yeah, exactly. People will try making new Twitter. Yeah, exactly. I think we can over here in the UK as well, because I think we, despite not being in the EU anymore, we have adopted a lot of. Well, we've either maintained and made our own versions, or adopted quite a few laws from the EU regarding data, because they just made sense, right? Like the GDPR, I think, is just the British version of what the EU has. I can't remember. Is it called the same thing? Might have called something slightly different in the EU, but we kept that because it just made sense, right? Data is valuable. Protecting it, more so. You know, it's why we still. I mean, actually, maybe it's just something we both have. I don't know, but I know over here the punishment for breaking GDPR is the same as the EU one. You know, you get turbo fucked, and rightfully so. I can't begin to express how many times I've had to explain to a lawyer, hey, the reason I'm so critically looking through this near-miss breach or breach incident is because if I don't, we get fucked. Real hard. Yeah, no, I don't play around with those kinds of situations. It's why I keep getting them handed to me if they ever happen. Unfortunately, out of everyone I think on the team at my place, I'm one of the most experienced of dealing with near misses or breach incidents. I've been involved in most of them, all of them, so I'm very familiar with GDPR and all that sort of shit now. Yeah, that's some scary shit. Don't fuck with that. If you ever start a company and it involves holding data, you make sure that shit's safe. Holy fuck. You will last 5 seconds if you find out you haven't done that. It's not cheap, but trust me, the lawsuit's more expensive. Much more. Not to mention the lack of business that tends to come with that kind of thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. I think things like the whole Twitter situation. I mean, just like the whole so-called adpocalypse on Twitch. Some people freak the fuck out. Only because they didn't realise, because admittedly Twitch didn't tell them, hey, if you do politics, you're getting your, ads knocked down. I did find a very funny article though of one guy bitching that he went from earning 10k a day, no 10k a day, to 2k a day. Now yes, that's a drop. Counterpoint: $2,000 a day is insane money. Like, holy shit. That's insanity. And I'm sure now everyone knows what the tags thing, that's probably gone right back up and then some, because we're getting to that Christmas period, which means all the advertisers spend fat stacks. He's still making more than the average. Exactly, right? Like, one sec. Let me just translate what I earn for my day job. It's dollary dues. 1 second. GBP to USD. What's that? So, he is earning, in a day, a little bit less than I earn a month from my day job. He is getting that in a day. It's like a little less. Like a couple hundred less in a day. So in a month, it's like... Oh. Like... Fuck me. I just... Like... He is getting... Like, ignoring taxes, because obviously they get taxed to fuck, I should think. Although, you know, there are ways of getting around the harshest end of taxation. Just spend money and then, you know, business expense it. That's a major way. But 60 grand a month. He was bitching about getting 60 grand a month. There are people who would fucking kill for that kind of money. You eat your taxes. Damn. This man actually consumes the IRS. How does the Fed taste? I have to ask Judas, how does federal agent taste? We have to know. We have to know how federal agents taste, okay. We have to discover new ways of detecting them. Listen, all I'm saying is they taste like dirt. Okay, so what I'm hearing is if I lick a federal agent, they will taste like dirt. There we go, everyone. We've discovered a new way to detect the feds, okay? Lick them. If you suspect a fed, give them a lick. If they taste like dirt, they're a fed. Now, obviously, I'm not encouraging you to lick random people, just to stress this. This is a joke. Oh, no. Don't go licking people, say I told you to do it. I'll have your tongue put in a car iron. A tire iron or something. Don't listen to the stream. No, do listen to the stream. Well, don't listen to the licking part. No licking. No lick. Keep your tongue in your mouth. Or your significant other, I don't know. Your free housing and food. The Judas guarantee. If you lick a fed, you get free housing. Oh, free housing and food, damn. But not free healthcare. God knows I'm fucking glad I have that over here. Holy shit. I would not like to imagine what my 10 days in hospital would cost me over in the land of the free. That's for fucking sure. Oh. Oh. Holy. Not to mention all the stuff they gave me. Oh. Oh. No, no, no. I'll enjoy my land of the free healthcare. Land of the free money. Hospital. Shit. Oh. I as much as it's a fucked up situation, I do love all the memes that come out of like the people where it's like someone's like said, you know what, forget the ambulance, and then just had this all strapped down to the back of a fucking semi-truck. Oh, fucking hell. That's the good shit. coughing little man. Ooh. Coughing whatever the hell demons within me. Exercising the abominations from my body. I will ask later, by the way, for those of you who are watching via Twitter, how the stream is over there. I do have it open. This seems to be going, like, running fine. But I'm curious how it is. I'm also going to have a little look at Twitch's, like, rules about multi-streaming. Because if I can enable the chat and let you guys chat, then I will. I will do that. Just so you have options. I'm going to try multi-streaming a bit more often. At the very least, I'm going to try to stream from here and Twitter. Because I like that Twitter will constantly say I'm live. Which, you know, helps more people find me, which is good. That's what we want. And discoverability. Plus, it's a feature I'm already paying for. I might as well fucking use it. I should probably do the same with YouTube, but I've got to have a thumbnail, and I'm bad at those. As I'm sure any of you who somehow put up with my YouTube content know, I'm terrible at thumbnails. As I'm sure Rouge can attest, I can't remember how long that call was of me just asking, like, poking him about, okay, which one is this thumbnail? A thumbnail image of your face. Well, you see, I do use my face, you know, my beautiful angelic face. But, you know, I've got other things on there. You know. It can't all just be me, Judas. As absolutely fine as I am, it can't all just be me. It can't all just be me. I've got to have something else in there. The people need more than just the tuber. They got a bit more. See, if I was a real, if I wanted to really fucking be a sloppy tuber, want billions and billions of views. Lower the screenshot angle. Yes, behold my fucking biddies and thighs. I'm sorry, I can't make a good thumbnail, son. It's just to stare at my fucking tip. As if you aren't already. As if you aren't already. I know if I was to ask what colour are my eyes, most of you would have no idea. You would say, do you have eyes? Probably. I see through you fuckers. I know. Red. Or whatever. I mean, they're mostly red. Brown. Where are you? You just look at my hair. My hair has also got red flecks in it. Oh, if I get closer. There we go. Oh, 1 second. We'll get nice and close in this. 1 second. There we go. Ooh. There we go. That's as close as I can get, actually. As close as I can get. Mwah. Yes. You get one. You get the one, right? Exactly. Get nice and close to my beautiful face. And I guess everywhere else. Red, purple. Yeah, basically. Bring the fan service. I mean, 1 second. I could just do this. Is that enough? I could just do this. I could literally just do this. I mean, hang on. Can you see the other eye? It's okay. I was debating about having a different hairstyle done, actually, where you can see both my eyes. I'm debating on a wolf cut, actually. I'm debating getting a wolf cut. Although there is a small part that is debating whether, in reference to old me, whether I have a scar on my left eye. Tempting, tempting. I could have one now, you'll never know. It's covered, my bangs cover it. It's fine, as I always say, it's just, you know, I'm deliberately nerfing myself and using one eye. I have to move the bang out the way, I'm being serious. If I covered the other eye, I'd be a hentai protagonist. I should put the scarf back on. I have. Is it? Who was it now? Was it Adora Bunny had that? I'm assuming you people, you know of Adora Bunny, or you know of her humongous berries. I'm sure. You don't know Adora Bunny. I've seen her on a few things. Her and Radia quite often do stuff together. I've seen Radia a bit. The scorpion, the radioactive scorpion VTuber. But Dora Bunny's a big old bunny, big old ears, and in an office suit. The Clipper Hag Central likes to put them on quite a bit, which, you know, a very base Clipper. Yep. What's the running joke of? Oh, that wasn't her. It was the Black Hole VTuber and the Lara were both on Taka's stream, and I was like, okay, okay, Ilara, we found the one person with bigger tits than you. Never mind, Adora Bunny's there. Well, that's the magical question. Let's see, who's this one you've mentioned? Who is this tuber you've mentioned? 1 second. Oh. If I can copy and paste your message about it being funny. On me. One second. I didn't copy and paste. Oh, I didn't even copy and paste the name. Oh, I've seen her. Jesus. That's that's just destruction of your, like, spine at that point. And there was Nyatia saying, my back's hurting. My back's hurting looking at that image. Like, dare I ask, is that au naturel, or did someone decide their berries weren't big enough, so it had them biggened? Because, like, if that's natural, shit happens. Nature be nature, but why have I immediately reminded myself of that one clip of Ilara where she decided to just smack her fucking titties on her desk once, and they made an audible noise when doing so? Okay, right. So someone. Okay, someone wanted humongous bazongas. Got you. It's okay. Mine are definitely natural. Ignore the fact that, lore-wise, I am literally built from the ground up. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh. Hold on, we'll go again. 1 second. There you go. I'm definitely not using my hands. You don't know. I could be just, you know. I could be doing that. You don't know. Sandra cutting board. I'm not 10. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And it's one of those. You know what? That's a good point. Very important. So I need a hands check. I want this hands on the desk. Kerbal cooking stream. You know, I wouldn't say I'm much of a chef. I can cook food well enough to feed myself, of course. I always wanted to get. I used to do like back in school. You had like you have like design and technology shit back in school. We had a cooking one. I actually wasn't bad at it. I made like what did I make? I thought you were saying Solène. I was going to say, goddamn. I think she goes by a different name nowadays. Oh. Can you cook fish and chips? I can cook fish and chips. I've done myself fish and chips. You know what I need though? I need like a. What I'd need though, do it properly. Like we've got some salt in, but it's like sea salt. It's okay, but like I need some proper salt. I was gonna do it properly. Proper salt, some vinegar. I think I should vinegar in actually, but I need some salt and a lemon for the fish. You gotta have that lemon squeeze on the fish, man. Give it the best flavour. It needs that flavour. Because despite what some people will tell you, yes, we do season things in Britain. Just a lot of our foods that are like popular aren't because for some reason we kept with like World War era food. But like we do have seasoned stuff. A lot of pub food you'll get is seasoned. I can assure you of that one. Sometimes it's even spicy. Because I can attest, if you ever come to the UK, a lot of pubs do food now. Because they have to. Because, unfortunately, being just a bar is rare. I can probably, like, I've been to few bars, right? But, like, there's not many bars anymore. Like, not outside of, like, decent-sized towns or cities. You just don't find bars anymore. As often. Like, you'll find pubs that are, like, restaurants now. And they do season stuff, and they're actually quite nice. But you know, I say, back in high school, actually, I made some nice spicy and herbal. Or, like, not herbal, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll use some, like, I think there's some herbs used in them and some spices for, potato wedges. Fucking lovely. What else did I make back in the day? Made a mean pizza. Made a pretty mean pizza back in the day. Making pizza's fun, actually. Plus, it's hard. Like, you really can't fuck up a pizza, really. Like, it's the grand scheme of things. It's not too difficult. You just gotta decide what you want to put on it, right? And and then of course, well, the only risky thing with pizza is, you know, don't offend the Italians with bad choices. Hey, cooking class. No, that's fair. Not everyone was a big fan of it. That's totally fair. I just enjoyed it because it was something different. It was something quite different from the norm. I made a few nice cakes, actually, back in the day. Despite my dislike of, especially cream cheese, I'll be honest, I like cheese nowadays, but I didn't back in the day. I really didn't. With the free food, fair enough, honestly. Fair enough. But yeah, I like cheese nowadays, but I used to not like it that much, and I do not like cream cheese. The smell of it makes me feel sick. But I still made a pretty nice lemon was it lemon cheesecake? Yeah, it was lemon cheesecake. It was actually apparently quite nice. I wasn't much for it but everyone else who ate it said it was quite nice, but I wasn't much for it myself. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the taste nowadays. I don't know. But when I was younger, I could not. I was retching. But it was a very nice cheesecake. Obviously made scones, of course. Or scones, as the posh call them. Scones was rolled off the tongue better for me. personally. But you do you. And when the less ordered version, the rock cake, which is just a scone, but you don't measure shit properly. Quite nice. And obviously, some bread. I was the prick that made garlic bread, and I had, the night before, prepared some garlic in a little container. The minute I opened that fucker up, there was a smell. There was a strong garlic smell from that fucker. It was ready. It was a good fucking garlic bread, I'll tell you what. I won't toot my horn too much on that one, but I remember that garlic bread. That was good shit. It was a stinky bit of garlic, but that was the shit. That was the shit, let me tell you. So, I've done a bit of cooking in the past, but not for a while. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Oh. Right. Enough scratching it now. But yeah. That was the stuff. So you never know. I mean, just remove your nose, bruh. This is just I have my wrist hurts a little bit. Remove your hand. We're not in the cyberpunk future yet, Judas. I can't replace my nose with a cybernetic version. If we were in that future, I would be telling them to take my lungs out and replace it with something more efficient immediately. I would like the Rolls-Royce of lungs, please. I would like the Fast and Furious fucking Dodge Charger of lungs, please. Specifically, that Dodge Charger. I need that fucking good fucking lungs. And maybe eyes, but you can have your eyes lasered, but maybe just, fuck it with ball. But plays it being a long day at the end of the day. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that song. Oh, boy. If you start moving too quickly, Tokyo Drift, starts playing. Unfortunately, the side effect of having that set of lungs is it makes you say, family, 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 all the time. Why are you doing this, family? Why family? But why family? What? You're just saying the same word. Family. We're a family business here. What do you mean by this? I don't think I'm related to any of you. Not by... Oh, no. I can't say not by... I swear, every time I if I ever heard the words not by blood, you know exactly what comes to mind. Whoa, hold on a second. Sweet home Alabama. That reminds me of the one video of a bunch of people dressed as Vin Diesel just being fat. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Also, Rouge, you had to say that one right after I watched the video about, oh, what's her name? Why have I forgotten? Is it Hime something? Hang on. Where is it? Himiata Ri, that's it. Himiata Ri. The one member of FaZe Connect who keeps talking about fucking a brother. Or wanting to have an older brother. What's this? I didn't know you have the heavy shotgun from TF2 in real life. Goddamn. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, she seems very fun to watch. But I'm not a, That ain't my my forte, so to speak. Listen, you keep to your incestuous ways. I'll just I don't know. Simply seek out older women. Okay. I mean, all I'm saying is we do stand older women in this house. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Some people say older. I simply say refined. 30's in demand, as they say. What do you mean? Sheesh, you are getting finicky. What do you mean something to admit to? Everyone knows my fucking taste. Actually, do I discuss my taste very often? I don't think I do. It's fine, I'll get to the point where I can repeat the Helsinger Bridge line. There is no one alive who can comprehend my sexual preferences. You should do it right now. I should do it right now, shall I? Well, it's quite simple. I'm not much... Like, genuinely... I wouldn't probably go for someone younger than my own age. Genuinely, I have no interest. Like, anyone younger than... Like, mostly because everyone I've met that's younger than me so far is concerningly brain rotten, and it annoys the fuck out of me. I have a genuine theory that after 2003, the rot started. Because I know a guy at work who's born in 2003, and unironically, if you ask him something and he hasn't heard what you said, he will say what the Sigma. Unironically, he will say what the Sigma. I wanted to hit him right then. Like, holy fuck. I'm like... He was like, what the... It was like, you were not about to say what the Sigma. He was like, yeah, I was. I'm like, unironically, he's like, yes. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? Hence, my age or older. Come. But yeah. But yeah. Whereas, there's no we're saying is we got a lot of room for... All I'm saying is 30 is not old. It is simply refined. And I have no issue going there. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Well, nothing wrong with still in the 20s. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's really like MatPat. What do you mean by this? I mean, but 99% of people do. Like, I enjoy his stuff. And I'd say he's like one of the more genuine creators, at the very least, which, with the way things are going at the minute, is a fucking rarity. I mean, everywhere you look, it's Logan Paul, KSI, Mr. Beast. I couldn't give a fuck. Whereas old MatPat, he was a real one. He was a real one. Oh yeah, God, I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. I always enjoy going through his fucking, like, you know, the playlist where he has all his fucking FNAF theories. I always enjoy going through that, mostly because I just like kind of that making a theory and kind of like getting all the facts together, and I don't know. I just appreciate that kind of detail. I can't explain it. I just appreciate it. I appreciate a video where someone like goes out their way to like explain these details and actually say why they say something. Not just make a statement and go, yeah, that's facts. Like, no, here's why I think it's a thing. Like, I always find like, for example, there's a big thing where he said, I reckon they changed FNAF's, like, the story because Dream Theory was actually legit, and then they changed it. I kind of liked that. It's like, okay, that's interesting. There were certain points where it was like, he's reaching a bit. And, like, I wasn't a big fan of the For Honor one he did. But then I think that's just because he hadn't really looked up. Yeah, like, I think when it came to For Honor, I think, simply put, he just didn't have much knowledge on weapons and armor of the time. Personally. I don't think he really understood a lot of stuff about that period. But that's because I don't think he was like a massive history guy as much. Whereas I think his FNAF videos are very well done. I think a lot of his game theory stuff is very well done. Like, I think most of them have, like, you know, some of it's just like, you know, it's like maybe a little bit of reach here and there, but he presents them pretty well. And you know what? I can respect it. I can also respect, like, the business acumen, right? And he did the smart thing. He got big, he made his money, he got stable, he got a business together, and he got the fuck out. And now he's in a happier place with it. He's smoit. Alright, buddy. You get some rest. Sleep tight, and make sure you heal up. We can't have you being sick. We can't have you being sick as well. I've already been sick this year myself. So, you can't be sick now. Not allowed. You get some sleep. Sleep away the illness. Yes, get some good rest. Exactly. The sick stick has been used. It needs to, like, be power hosed off in the new year. You don't have two people using the sick stick at the same time. That's kind of weird. You know. You don't have two homies grabbing the sick stick from either side. That's just kind of freaky. That's just kind of freaky. Two dudes touching the stick. I know, right? Yeah. Very Gex. Much gauge. What the fuck did I just... Oh, disgraceful. See, exactly. A lot of that. Ugh. Okay, now. Coughing up a rat, fucking storm me. Ugh. What more drink do I have? I have plenty. Ish. I really need to make myself a little animation when I go off screen, so I'm not just staring you down like you've just, like, pissed me off or something. Because my fucking default face just looks fucking mad, I've realised. I've realised I've gone from, like, my OG, where I look like a smug little fucker, to this one, where I just kind of look like I'm giving you the murder stare. It's my default. I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's the face or the eyes. Murder in my eyes. Damn murder in these eyes, you know. Oh. Happy Half-Life 2 finally has Steam Boast. Wait, it didn't before now? Half-Life 2 didn't have Steam support. Till now. Well, Steam Workshop support till now. What the fuck? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is madness. This is genuine madness. Like, what the fuck? How? How? This is madness. Genuine madness. I mean, Workshop was just like... It was. But I'm amazed up this long. It's like actual insanity. I don't get it. The 2010s. Oh, no. We're at the part of the stream where I feel old again. Where I feel like I'm an ancient fucker. Oh no. The years. The years have done destructive things to me. '11 game of feature. Jesus. Wait, so... But Half-Life 2's only just had it now? After all this time? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Actual madness. Yep, it's for the 20th anniversary, brah. 20th. Oh my god. God, when you realise you're, like, only a few years older than a video game. Oh no. It's okay, there are plastic models older than me. So, you know, it's fine. Games Workshop fucking sells them. 20 years of mods getting added to... Holy shit. Yeah. I was gonna say, because I assume people have been modding it anyway, right? Like, they've been just doing it from their own way. And now they're gonna put it on there. Holy fuck. You reminded me, actually. They did say Space Marine 2 is going to remain moddable. But if you're on a modded client, you can't do, like, online multiplayer. But you can do private. And they're going to release, like, a private PvP mode, so that's pretty good. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Game Banana. I think Have I been on there? Oh, I forget which one I go on if I want to reinstall Ultimate Apocalypse for Dawn of War 1. That's a good mod. Problem is getting Dawn of War 1 to work on modern systems. Like, seriously. Getting Dawn of War 1 to work on a modern system is a pain in the ass. That's where I get them. Fair enough. Fair enough. I forget where I get Dawn of War to Apocalypse from, but holy fuck. That game, right, because how old it is, it doesn't even use all your RAM. I have to get a separate mod. Like, it works, right, but it's finicky. Like, I like to mod mine, because I want the full Ultimate Apocalypse experience, right? Problem. It's a bit crash prone. But also, like, there's a mod you kind of need, which thankfully is built in, but you need the mod that lets you have more RAM, because it only uses 2 gig of RAM, right? And 2 gig's fine, except, well, 2 gig ain't enough Ultimate Apocalypse. Not even close. So you gotta use this mod. And if you don't use this mod, good luck. Because Ultimate Apocalypse is wild. Although it's constrained a little bit by some things in the game, right? Like, aerial units are technically ground units of extra steps, which is a bit funny. There's like an ability to use something like phase through the ground a bit to like fly through stuff. That's the one thing that annoys me about Dawn of War 3, right? That game had working aircraft with the Eldar vehicles that could fly around. And it was like, oh shit, that actually worked. Oh yeah. Like, that's pretty good. I've already got them all, admittedly, but that's pretty good that they've done that. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. But yeah. Then there's me who bought almost... Yeah, same. I bought mine ages ago. It's like when they had the anniversary edition of Space Marine 2. I'm like, oh, okay. I already own it. And then they upped the price. No, sorry, not Space Marine 2, Space Marine 1. And then they upped the price of Space Marine 1 near launch Space Marine 2. Like, what? Bruh. That's just disgraceful. Yeah. Yeah, Space Marine 1's... Like, I'd still recommend Space Marine 1 to people, genuinely, if you've not played it. At least play the campaign. If anyone's still playing the multiplayer is very fun. I actually liked it a bit better than Space Marine 2's, personally. Time to Kill's a little better, in my opinion. That's just me. I remember when I went back on 360 at one point, it was actually still going a bit, which was fun. I like that. That was pretty nice. I don't know. Space Marine 2, I like it a lot, but there's just... I worry about its longevity. Yeah, that's fair. It's safer normally. A lot safer. Like, I think we were on about this a few streams ago, but like the old Call of Duties, like play them on console. Or like only the offline versions on PC. Because if it ain't the new server structure, oh boy. And even then, there's actually still a few vulnerabilities in Call of Duty due to the fact that it uses the Quake engine. Which is ancient as fuck. Holy shit. Does it still have online, though? Because I thought they killed the online for the 360. Like a long time ago. This on the store. Yeah, that makes sense. But I was like, really? Oh shit. They can still tap into the same servers. Goddamn. Well, at least that's an option. It is indeed an option. Tragically, I like a capture card and a console. I kind of just live hoping that they're going to port some of these into PC. That's fair. The 360 controller's, like, up there. I do like the Xbox One controller, I'll be honest. It's what I use, but I remember the 360 controller with a lot of fondness. I liked the Xbox controllers better than PlayStation ones. The PlayStation ones are too small. That's fair. There's pretty nice custom ones you can get as well for 360. But yeah, I can't do the PlayStation DualShock anymore. PlayStation 3 was like the limit for me. Anything in the 4 was smaller. I'm like, why? Why would you make that damn thing daintier and smaller? Like, give us something to hold, damn it. Oh yeah, like they swapped the triggers as well. That was the worst one, right? That was the worst one. When I was playing Assassin's Creed on PlayStation 3, and then I switched to Xbox, the parkour button changed. I was like, oh no. Oh fuck no. That took me a long time to get used to, man. That took me so long. Yeah, no, it took me so long to get used to the Switch, but once I switched over, I couldn't go back. It's like, this controller actually has substance and meat on it. Then I'd get used to a keyboard because I'd grown up on console. I wasn't as used to keyboard games with keyboard, but I got there. To be fair, I play most shooters on keyboard and mouse. Though certain games I use controller. I'm a keyboard Nice. Like Space Marine 2 I play on controller. There is a part of me that's like tempted to pick up Stalker. I was told, well, Stalker 2, when it's like, maybe when some of the bugs have been ironed out a bit. But I was told, like, by a friend of mine, I wouldn't like it. I do like the aesthetics of it. I don't know. Like, I'm a bit of a sucker for post-apocalyptic shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a bit of a sucker for it. I do like me some post-apocalyptic stuff. Always prefer keyboard and mouse for games, but I use controller for some games like Titanfall. Oh yeah. God, Titanfall. We don't want this to do a stream, but God, Titanfall. Oh, that game. Titanfall 1 and 2. EA will never cook that good again. In my opinion. I mean, obviously Apex Legends is a thing, and people like that. Power to them. Not my type of game, personally, but power to them. I don't begrudge them. If you like Apex, you like Apex. It's not my big thing. Sony maybe buying FromSoft. I hope not. Because then we have to deal with Sony bullshit from FromSoft games. I think as well, like, I feel like Sony have proven that if they have power over you, they're gonna hurt you in some way. Even Square Enix has looked to distance themselves and go, like, multi-platform. Because Sony just isn't selling the same. And their decisions around Helldivers 2 is the reason that game isn't Game of the Year. Helldivers 2 could have been Game of the Year with the right steps, but Sony made certain that was never going to happen. Holy shit. But no, I did see something about that. I hope they don't, because it's bad enough. Like, it's bad enough that they still have not released Bloodborne on the PC. I might not be good at Souls games, I might struggle and get angry at Souls games, but I at least want to play Bloodborne at some point. And I really don't want to go buy a PlayStation just to do that. That would annoy me. I want Bloodborne. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if it has a nice little graphical enhance and 60 frames, nah, perfection. Perfection. Give it the Demon Souls treatment where they remastered that. That was perfection. That's it. That's all you need. Just take it to the modern, give it the modern hardware. Oh, that'll be the day. It'll be the exact day you'll be like, I've bought a PS4, guys, I'm going to play Bloodborne. I'm like, yeah, same, it's on PC. I mean, you don't have to get a PS4 to do it. You can get a PlayStation 3. I don't know if it's any better or worse there, but that is also an option. Probably cheaper too. PlayStation 3, I remember being a remarkably expensive console for what it was as well, compared to the Xbox. That was weirdly expensive. I remember that. But zoom back out. I think I'm in close enough. I can smell you what now? The smell of the sinners. Isn't it? Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time. So maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was on PS3. Fuck. Yeah, well. It's my goober brain. Right. I think, looking at the time, and I am yawning like a motherfucker, so I think we'll cut it here. Which, to be fair, is about as long as I normally do these. Mainly because I'm working at home, I do a bit longer, but we'll end our dear sermon here, my dear sinners. I'd like to thank you all for joining me yet again, and welcome on to our wonderful Twitter watchers who've been watching as well. I'm gonna do a little post after this. Please feel free to let me know how you found the stream from your end, by the way. And I'm gonna try and learn if I can have the chat on for you guys. I seem to remember you can have a merged chat, but I'll find out what the deal is with that. If I can, and I'll let you guys chat too. But we'll see. I'll see what I can do. But either way, I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. You've been a pleasure, as always. And I hope I will see you all tomorrow for some Total War. The multi-streaming has gone quite well. I remember I did change a bunch of settings to make it work and just never tried it again, so this is good to see that it works. We'll see how tomorrow goes for me. And then we'll go from there. So, for now, I wish you all a good night, a good day, whatever time it is for you. And I should go to rest. Yeah, by all means, if you can, by all means. The door is open, my friend. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I'll still be here. There'll still be a VOD. Yes, good night, sinners. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, ta-ta for now.